Go live. All right, looks like it's rolling now. We know this thing takes like 20 seconds, so let's see. Are we in? Are we in? Yep, live. Okay. We're ready to rock. So group expert Marina Hauser is back on. Today we're going to be talking about 6 essential marketing campaigns to find your next deal. Here's the other thing that I really want to point out, though, is that if you're not running proper systems, processes for your business, we're going to be exploring that too, because Marina, you got great systems, great processes. I've seen your Trello board. It's like phenomenal the way you color code, and like you can really give people an edge over their competition. And that's why I want to stress that point, because everybody that gets on here, there's hundreds of people that are watching this, and then hundreds, maybe even thousands more that'll watch it again or watch it, later on. You in today's market, you've got to have the right plan behind the scenes. So today, that's what we're going to be talking about. Is we're going to roll out these 6 essential pieces and then be digging into the details over the next couple weeks.
Absolutely. Thank you so much again, Ian, for having me. Marketing Mondays with Marina. I really appreciate it. And one of my favorite quotes is Les Brown: there are no secrets to success. There are systems to success. Okay.
Yeah.
When you got this calling to come into real estate, it basically was a calling to start a business. And just in any business, that you get into, there are 3 things that are going to happen with this business. You're going to close it, you're going to sell it, or you're going to pass it on. Okay. So closing it doesn't make sense. Obviously, I don't think that's why you got in the business. However, you're trying to build a business. What you're ultimately trying to do is build a business to sell or build a business to pass on. So that's why these systems are imperative, where you start getting in the mindset of, starting to build systems. Okay. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about in the marketing, in the lead generation and marketing world for real estate investors. Kind of what does that system start to look like? Right. So last week we kind of touched upon, marketing 101, how to find deals specifically in this market. Definitely go back and watch last week's training. Really good one. But just to kind of recap, I went into, what is marketing? Most investors don't even know what marketing it is, right?
Yeah.
And it's presenting your services to potential customers in such a way where they are eager to work with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that important? Because marketing ultimately is the money side of your business. I gave you the analogy of a domino effect, right? Marketing is the first domino that falls in your business, right? You got to get your phone to ring with motivated sellers. Then all the other dominoes start to fall down. You analyze the deal, you raise the money, you rehab, wholesale, hold, whatever your exit strategy is, and ultimately sell. And when you sell, what happens? You make money, right? So again, the lead generation domino leads all the way down to your profit. So it's the money side of your business. Okay. And the other thing too, just to finish that recap from last week, is you're in the business of marketing your real estate investing business. Yes, of course, real estate investing is your chosen profession. However, you are in the business of marketing your real estate investment business. So let's talk about that. Okay. How do you market? How do you find leads in today's market? Let's start talking specifics, okay? So one of my most important, one of the number one questions I get as a marketing expert for real estate investors is, Marina, what is better, online or offline marketing? What should I focus on? What should I do? And my answer is always the same. They're both equally as important. You have stuff like offline marketing, right? Like direct mail, TV ads, texting, like just signage, right? That's not online or social media related. But that's what I like to call guerrilla marketing. That direct mail, those signage, that marketing will get your phone to ring with motivated sellers right away. Those are the things. If you want leads right away, you get into your guerrilla marketing tactics, which is you present your services in a way right away. You send a marketing piece, and the call should come pretty quickly. And then you have your online and social media. And those are things, there's nothing, I say there's nothing more, powerful right now for your visibility to be seen and to get your message out than social media and online marketing right now, especially for your branding. I mean, we have all of these amazing free services at your disposal: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, right? And it is your job. Again, I'm from Massachusetts. I'm from Boston, okay? Go Pats. I'm sure you all watched the game last night. Sorry, Bills, right? But, Bill Belichick has one of my favorite quotes, and it's do your job. And your number one job as a real estate investor is lead generation. All of those other things aren't going to happen if you are not getting your phone to ring with motivated sellers and your leads coming through your desk, okay? So that's why online and social media is so powerful. You have all of these amazing free tools at your disposal. You can do video, you can do posts, you can do stories, you can do lives. There's so many amazing tools at your disposal for you to be visible. But the thing with online and social media, social media is one thing. Online is your website, your SEO, your blogging, and those two things work together. But those things are going to take time, okay? So you have your online marketing that is nothing's more powerful for you in terms of your branding and visibility. And then you have your guerrilla marketing, your offline marketing that will get your phone to ring right away. And together you can build something so powerful, okay? And that's where I created kind of my whole marketing plan, which I'll get to in a moment. So again, you have to work on both online and offline. So when it comes to online and offline marketing, there are two major components, okay? And I would write this down, okay? These are very important things that I'm telling you now. So the two major components with any online and any offline marketing, no matter what you choose to do, is consistency and diversity. What do I mean by that? Consistency is you're getting your marketing out the door every single week. Why is consistency important? Because consistency compounds over time. I'm going to give you an example. One of my marketing category plan, in my categories in my marketing plan is networking. So, okay, let's look at networking as consistency compounds. Let's do the numbers. You call one investor, one wholesaler a week, every single week. How many is that a month? 4. How many is that a year? 52. 52 wholesalers that you are calling to network with. If you consistently call one wholesaler a week, every single week for a year, that's not even 2 years, 3 years, 5, then it starts to really compound, right? You do that for 1 year. Do you think your business is going to change by networking with I'm not even talking about my other marketing channels, okay? That's just calling wholesalers in your market. This is a free tactic who are marketing in your market, who are getting leads, okay? 52 wholesalers. Do you think that's going to change your business? Now let's do that with direct mail. If you send out 20 pieces a week, 25 pieces a week, how many is that a month? 100. How many is that a year? Again, do you think that's going to change your business? Do you think you're going to get people calling you? Absolutely. So that's why the first component of any marketing is consistency, because consistency compounds over time. And that's where most and a lot of investors, stop, that don't understand or don't realize how important it is, because you will do a direct marketing campaign, get it out the door, and you won't ever do it again. And then you'll say, oh, that campaign didn't work. Not realizing that you have to do it every single week, every single month, all the time, because your marketing is an ongoing part of your business. It's never going to stop. It's one of the things that, if it stops, your company dies. I went into like your feast and famine cycle last week, which is, you start a deal, you get heavy into marketing, you'll get your deal, you'll stop your marketing, you'll, do your rehab, wholesale, whatever you're planning on doing, your BRRRR strategy. And then guess what? When you're ready to sell that wholesale, rehab, or refinance that BRRRR, whatever it is, you're like, gulp, I'm starting my business over because I wasn't marketing this whole time. I don't have any more deals. Hashtag guilty if that's you. I'm sure most of you on this call are doing that right now. So that's consistency. Now let's talk about diversity. What do I mean by that? I mean that you need multiple marketing channels going on at the same time for you to be able to have a successful company that scales. From all the successful high net worth investors that I know, they're not relying on one marketing strategy to build a booming real estate investing business. They have multiple marketing strategies going on at the same time. Because why? Let me, again, write this down. Why is diversity important? Because you're trying to get the right person at the right time, the right message to the right person at the right time. So I'll say that again. The right message to the right person at the right time. Is every single person seller that you're trying to target, are they going to all be on social media? Are they all going to resonate with a piece of mail? Are they all going to resonate with email? No. It's another human on the other side of that marketing piece. Okay. And you don't know what stage they are in their process of selling their home. So that's why the consistency matters. And that's why the diversity matters. Because you're trying to get the right message, which, you can craft, that's what I teach in my program, crafting the right message to the right person. Again, you don't know how this person is going to, what's going to speak to them to call you, right? What kind of marketing message is going to speak to them? And then finally, at the right time. So what I find is that a lot of sellers that call me, I have the right message to the right person, but maybe not the right time, right? So I'm going to continue. That's where the consistency comes into play. I'm going to continue to send them a message, the right message to the right person, until it's the right time for them to contact me back. Okay. So consistency and diversity is important. Again, we go to the next level because what you're trying to do is get the right message to the right person at the right time. Okay. So how do you do that? Let's talk about the marketing channels and the messages. Okay. So I have 6 essential marketing campaigns that I get out no matter what every week. It is the foundation of my business. It is if someone were to ask me, hey, what is your marketing plan? This is my marketing plan. Okay. So I'm going to go over them with you. Again, I'm sure I'll have an opportunity in the future to show you, get on a PowerPoint presentation and show you this visually, but, write this down. My marketing plan is what I call my Defnos framework. DEFNOS, Defnos framework. Okay. What does this stand for? So my first major marketing campaign category is direct mail. That's the D. The E is email and CRM. So your database, okay? Your email marketing and your CRM, using that. Okay. I just discussed with you, hey, the right person at the right message to the right person at the right time. One powerful way to keep touching that person consistently once they call you, maybe not the right message, but the right person, not the right time, is putting them in your lead follow-up system in your CRM. You've probably heard this a million times. The fortune is in the follow-up. So this email and CRM category deserves its own category because it is so powerful. And it is one of the major parts of your business that can be fully automated, through your database. And again, as the weeks go by, I'll go into each category specifically and why it's important and, just the benefits of everything I'm talking to you. So that's D, direct mail, email, and CRM. And then the F, everyone's favorite. Ready? Free marketing. Okay. Everyone's like, I don't have money for marketing. I don't have money for marketing. There are so many amazing free strategies that are working in today's market that you can be utilizing. Here's the deal with free marketing. Again, write this down. If you don't pay for it, you work for it. With free marketing, if you're not let's just say paying for your direct mail or paying for something to be automated, then you're actually manually working for it. The thing with free is free in terms of your budget, but it's not free when it comes to your time. So you have to create a good system of taking these free marketing strategies, which I'll get into in the next couple of weeks as well. The top 5 free marketing strategies that's out there right now that are working. And, you have to take the time to get your, message out the door to the people, that I'll talk to you as well. So that's DEF. direct mail, email and CRM, free marketing. N, networking. Okay. I'm going to give you a little ninja tip here. The best real estate, the best, most successful real estate investors are the best marketers. And I'm going to subcategorize that even more, are the best marketers who are also the best networkers. There is a direct correlation between the best networkers, real estate investors, and their wealth. Okay. It deserves its own category because that's how powerful networking is. Okay. Then we have, so we're at N, DEFN. Then we're at O. This one's probably the most obvious one, right? Online and social media marketing. Okay. This is huge, but this is, again, an opportunity for you to be visible, to be seen. That is your number one job. You know, people care so much what other people think of them. The reason people don't do videos, the reason people don't consistently get their marketing out on the online sector is because they care what other people think of them, you know, and that's a hindrance. You chose to be a business owner. So it is your responsibility to be seen and be visible out into the world. And there is nothing more amazing than these free tools that you have at your disposal. Okay. And then finally, S, DEFNOS, and signage. Okay. Signage is such a powerful and effective marketing strategy. Okay. It's like a 24/7 billboard for everybody. You know, when you target, you know, a certain area with signage, it is such an effective marketing tool for your business. So those are my 6, you know, major categories. So you have the 6 major categories, Defnos categories: direct mail, email and CRM, free marketing, networking, online, and signage. And of course, so those are just the categories. So under the categories are all of the amazing marketing campaigns you could be getting out the door. So for example, under direct mail, and again, we'll get more in depth as the weeks go by. You know, next week I'll do a direct mail training for you next Monday. Okay. And then we'll go into email, then free marketing. Okay. I'll do all 6 over the course of the next 6 weeks. Okay. So let's just say direct mail. What's a great direct mail campaign? There's a probate direct mail campaign you could be getting out the door. Pre-foreclosure, absentee, eviction, landlord. There's so many tax liens, so many campaigns that fall under this one direct mail category. Email, lead follow-up, right? That's your number one. That should be your number one. Your monthly newsletter, your lead follow-up system, your monthly newsletter, right? You know, agent outreach, attorney outreach through email and your database, right? Free. Craigslist, reaching out to landlords on Craigslist, Zillow, driving for dollars, MLS, right? There's so many amazing free tactics out there for you. And obviously wholesalers, attorneys, there's so many key people you could be networking with that have deals that they could be passing on, which again are free. And then online, you know, website, your blogging, your social media, videos, there's so many amazing. And here's a ninja tip. If you don't want to do online marketing in terms of your website, social media, online, blogging, SEO website, there are some amazing companies that do that on a large scale where they have thousands of websites out there for you. But you buy their leads that people fill. So they'll have like 1,000 websites out there for you doing SEO on a high level. And any motivated seller that fills their web form in, and you buy the territory that they put the zip code in, guess what? You can buy those. They're a little expensive, but if you don't want to like do the SEO, the blogging, the website, there's opportunities for you to buy those leads from people who are doing that on a high level, which is an amazing tip as well. And then signage, so many bandit signs, banners, yard signs, swag. I've had so many of my students get deals off just wearing a t-shirt that says "We Buy Houses," right? Or make double-digit returns on your money. Ask me how, right? So again, those are my 6 categories. Over the next 6 weeks, I'll go into each one in depth on these Marketing Mondays with Marina. And again, just remember, with all of these 6 major categories, there's 2 things that really drive this and drive your business, which is the consistency and diversity. I'm sure you can do the math. Okay, what if I did network with the wholesalers? Okay, what if I did send a monthly newsletter out? That's 12 a month. You don't think I could find a deal that way or build my credibility? You know, once you start plugging in the numbers, and that's what marketing is, it's kind of a numbers game. You start to realize the consistency is going to be the biggest component of this. So that's it for today. Again, the next couple weeks, the next 6 weeks, will be totally zoning in on each one of these categories, and why they're important, why they're effective, and why every real estate investor should be doing, at the bare minimum, multiple channels, starting with kind of these 6 categories.
Yeah, that was great. You know, what's interesting is, like, I think some people think that sounds too easy, or that's, you know, the way it was presented. So 20 minutes worth of information, how does that help my business? But really what I want to encourage people to do is pay very close attention to all the little details that we'll be filling in. Start with this framework, start with this structure, and then start moving from there. Because at the end of the day, the way that the market's moving, the way the industry's moving, you can lose market share very quickly today, much faster than any other time in history, potentially. Like any other time in history, I'll just put it that way. And so you have to get on your plan quickly. And so I wish like every single group member was in here listening to this, because it's
I
so
know.
crucial. And
Well,
remember, we have our 4 L's, right? We want to up level our lives, our learning, our leverage, and our legacy. And what you were talking about earlier is the legacy piece, that you're not going to just shut your business down that you worked on for 20, 30 years. And maybe you can just keep running in and put an operator in place, or maybe you go to sell it. The only valuable business is the one that is complete, to where somebody, if they go, all right, I want to buy your business, you're very successful, you can show them every single thing that you do that's proven. And it all starts with marketing. How does this brand get in front of people? The right message, the right time, the right audience. How does this thing actually work, so that if I was going to go to sell this business or put operators or VAs or a team in place, how do I duplicate this to start to scale? So I want to point out, you make it sound very easy, which is
it
awesome.
it
And
sounds
it's crucial.
Yeah, it sounds easy, right? But people
Yeah.
aren't doing it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the reality
Yeah.
of the situation. They're doing it on a very small scale, but they're not doing it at a level where it will scale their businesses, grow their businesses,
Right.
and they're not systematizing it either. They're just,
Right.
fair weather marketing, right? When they need a deal, when they need a lead,
Right.
when that's detrimental to your growth. And guess what? It's not hard.
No.
Here's the thing, the whole point of your marketing is that you need to create these systems, and they're very easy. Once you create them, yeah, there's a little suck in the setup. I always say there's suck in the setup. You
Okay.
have to work hard to set up the systems. But guess what? Once you set them up, the whole goal is to pass them on to a VA. They're not supposed to be hard things. The
Right.
hard is just not setting up the system part, not
Yeah.
setting it up where you can pass it on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's easy, but are you, kind of look in the accountability mirror, right? Are you
Yeah.
doing it?
Yeah.
Right. It's one of those, moments where you have to look and take accountability of whether you're falling short in this department. I always say you don't have a leads problem, you have a leadership problem.
Yeah.
Like, you have to take initiative, and again, it's your number one job. It literally is.
Yeah.
Anyone in real estate, it is your number one job: lead generation and marketing your business.
Yeah. Gary Keller would say, if you don't have leads, you have nothing. You don't have a business. And so the other thing to start putting into people's minds is, just because you kind of started this and you're getting some deals like fair weather, like you're talking about, you still have a business, and you have to think about it as a business owner. And a business owner needs to think about the systems, the tools, the leverage, the processes, the people. And it's crucial today. Like, I have a question for you. And I talk to a lot of people in the investment space, will say, I just don't have the capacity to take on more deals. So I stop my marketing once I get a flip, or once I get 3 wholesale deals. I'll stop my marketing because I can't take on more, which is exactly what we're saying here. And I think that's the fear piece that a lot of people have in building a business of real substance or consistency is, well, how do I keep this thing running? Because I just don't know how. And I literally carry the book, who, not how in my backpack, because this is a how problem, or it's a who problem, not a how problem. You don't have to figure everything out.
Absolutely. And this is where your multiple marketing channels come into play. Okay, you're
Right.
getting so many leads that you have to shut your marketing down? Absolutely not. Start automating that process. Use your CRM in your database. Okay, you have this lead. Who are you going to, if you can't take it on, the next, smartest business decision is wholesaling this deal. So this is where you use your email and CRM database marketing, and you blast, first I would call your VIP investors, then blast, the wholesale out the door. So you're not stuck. And guess what? You will make quick cash with that wholesale deal. And guess what? If you can't physically do it, then hire a virtual assistant, hire a marketing assistant. I'm telling you, the number one business killer is stopping your marketing, period. I don't care if you have too many deals or too less deals, not just stopping and not marketing is going to be your biggest business killer, because it's literally like you're starting over.
Yeah.
If you like the pain of starting over every time, it's like a painful, like you have to start over, and it's anxiety ridden. And that's not why you got in the business. That's a very stressful thing, having to start your business over and over because you stopped your marketing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
the reason why we have this is to showcase people that are doing it at a very high and consistent level. And so my ask or my request of our audience, our group, is in the event that you look at this and you go, that's a lot, or I don't know. Marina is literally here to help you through it. And if you need more, then you just contact Marina or contact me and say, hey, I watched this, or I hear what you're saying and I keep thinking I need to do more. Then you just reach out to Marina and she'll help you with all the minute details. She'll fill in the gaps for you. That's the best part. That's why we have all these group extras, because we'll help you, structure and get some clarity. But if you need more, that's what they're here for. And you just have to reach out.
absolutely. I'm here for if you have any questions, comments, concerns on anything that I say, just at Marina, and I'm more than happy to help you. At Marina, at Ian, within FlipTrader, and I will absolutely get you the answer. Do not be shy. Most people don't get their marketing out the door because they just don't know. They just don't know how to do it. They've never marketed. They don't know how to do it. And asking the question, I guarantee you, if you ask a question, more people will have that same question.
Oh, 100%. And the common pattern among all successful business owners is that they do this. I need help. And they find somebody that can guide them. Coaching and consulting is key in this business. Education, like this is a part of the education, but this is the time when people need to get out of their own way, get their ego out of the way. I can figure this out myself. I can just watch a couple little videos on YouTube and say, hey, I need help. I'm serious about building my business. I mean, we're almost in November. 2024 could be the year that you skyrocket, or you stay level, or you drop off. The other two, level and drop off, are the most probable if you think about it. Inevitably, a business that just is like, lumbering along, it might stay at the same level and eventually it'll drop off. Probable is you could skyrocket this thing. You just have to make a commitment and raise your hand and say, I need help. That's it. Like, that's as easy as it is.
Absolutely. And you know what? Success leaves clues. We've heard that quote before as well, right? Like, you don't need to kill yourself trying to figure this out when you have people who are doing it on such a high level and have figured it out, right? You just have to, Ian said, raise your hand, say, I need help, fast track your success, with the right people. My systems, I spent 15 to 20 years, building these systems. Again, I like to tell people, Ian, that I started in 2004-05, before technology, social media. I've been marketing at a very high level, before social and online, and all of these CRMs and fulfillment houses, and after. Okay. So what the tools that you have at your disposal for your marketing side of your business are so amazing compared to having to do everything yourself in-house, which is crazy to even think about, back then.
I know. It's a daunting task. And I mean, I know just what I've done with FlipTrader, building all this stuff out. It's a lot. You just have to make that commitment. And Chandler said it really well. Like, when you make the commitment, you do what is required of the goals you have, which, by the way, that's something else I think we need to tap into at a certain point is, do you really know where your business is going? Do you have a vision? Do you understand the mission that you're on? Do you know the goals that you're shooting for? Because once you cast that vision and you have the metrics to say, I want to do 20 deals, or I want to buy 50 units, or whatever, I want to do one flip, then you fill in the gap with the marketing plan to get those leads in to hit that goal. So I think maybe one of these, in the Defnos process over the next couple of weeks or next 6 weeks, we'll just take a 10 minutes, 15 minutes to really figure out, like, I have a really cool strategy I can bring up on screen. This is how we're going to set our goals, all metric driven, all quantifiable, so we can measure every single week our performance, our systems, the people we need to bring in as leverage, so that everybody has a clear path going forward. In 2024, because they're in this group, will be a better year than 2023. That's our goal.
Absolutely.
For everybody. Yeah.
Or maybe we can even do maybe a workshop one Monday before the new year, where you have a complete goal setting kind of Monday, where we just sit down and we carve out what that looks like in your marketing department, or your real estate business.
Yeah. I'm going to write that down, because we're going to set up a goal setting strategy session. That's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour if we need to. I think that'd be really awesome. So this has been great, Marina. I'm loving these every week now. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's exciting. Thank you for letting me get this marketing message out the door.
Of course,
it's my passion. I love it. I know that it's the key to success for investors. So, I appreciate you letting me share that, with your group.
Yeah,
so.
Of course. And where can people find you if they need more?
If you need more, you can, my Facebook page is right here, or you can go to Instagram at Marina P. Hauser, or just my email at info@marinahauser.com.
Perfect. All right. That's it. FlipTrader Group. Another is it Marketing Monday with Marina? Yeah. Marketing Monday with, I keep saying like Mondays with Marina. Marketing Mondays with Marina.
Yeah.
It's branded now. We're sticking
we'll
with
brand
it.
M3. Marketing
M3.
Mondays with Marina. M3.
Marketing Mondays with Marina. Every single Monday. Join us at 11 a.m. Eastern. What is that? 8 a.m. Pacific? Yeah. Or catch it on the replay. It's easy. Super easy. The other thing we're going to be doing with you is, I want to do a podcast episode where we dig into your life and your, just who you are. And obviously people know a little bit, like, really want people to understand that, I say this all the time, none of us who are here on camera or who are speaking as experts, we're no more special than anybody else. We don't have any advantages except for the right structure and systems and a drive and determination to keep going, or to raise our hand when we need help. So
listen,
we'll be
I am the epitome of that one generation away. My parents, I was the first person born in America. I have Greek parents. They moved here when my mom was 8 months pregnant with me. I'm the first person born in America in my family. They came with like $40 in their pocket, right? Wow. 2 other kids. They have 4 kids. I'm not, this isn't something that was handed to me. This is something that I got educated on with the opportunities here in America, and went took full advantage of just by simply educating myself at a very young age. Like I started this right out of college at 23 years old. I'm 22, 23 years old. And another thing people don't know about me is I had 4 kids in 3.5 years. So, there are things that could set people back that I have just kind of went over those speed bumps, because I am very, I have a mindset that, gets me over those humps.
Yeah, I want to definitely dig into that, especially.
Absolutely.
Oh, and the other thing that we're doing, and I'm going to send an email out to you and all the other women that have expressed interest. We're going to have a FlipTrader women's group, because I can tell you right now, there are so many women that reach out. I met one on a plane a month ago who said, I just need more high-level women who are in real estate investing to collaborate with and to talk to and to network with. So we'll have, probably in the next 2 weeks, we'll be setting up FlipTrader women's group, and Marina's in it and Yun's in it and a bunch of other women that are in this group. So this will be
can I leave off on one note with that?
Please.
Men, put your earmuffs on, but ladies of the group, There is nothing more powerful in this business than being a woman who is educated and knows how to communicate in this business. You will be everybody. There is literally, we have that just emotional connection to begin with, where people feel comfortable with women. But then you know, if you work on being an educator and learning how to communicate, you will be unbeatable. Literally,
Yeah.
that is a superpower in this business.
Yeah, I love it. All right, FlipTrader Group, another
Beautiful.
Marketing Monday with Marina, M3, complete.
Love it.
Drop your comments in below. Drop your questions in below. Marina will keep checking this. I'll keep checking this. And our team will be monitoring this live event to make sure that you have all your questions answered. And we hope you enjoyed it, got something from it. Make sure you go back and review, take notes, and reach out to us with anything you need. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks. Have a productive week, everyone. Bye.